8 secret signs a woman wants you to make a move on her now. Old Stoic wisdom. Have you ever been around a woman and wondered if she's dropping hints for you to take things to the next level? The reality is that women often communicate their interest through delicate cues that may fly under the radar if you're not paying attention. If you've ever felt unsure or hesitated because you weren't quite sure what she was signaling, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore 7 secret signs that a woman is waiting for you to make your move. The key to success in relationships is understanding the small, often overlooked signals that women send. These are not bold declarations of affection. Instead, they're conveyed through body language, tone, and fleeting moments. If you're not tuned into these nuances, you could miss the opportunity to act, leaving her to wonder whether you're even interested. The good news? With a little guidance, you'll be able to recognize these signs and approach them with confidence and respect. Why don't women just say what they want? Before we dive into the signs, let's answer a question that many men ask. Why don't women directly express their desires? The answer is rooted in centuries of social conditioning. Women have been taught, often unconsciously, to show restraint and subtlety in expressing their feelings, especially when it comes to romantic interest. The fear of rejection or being perceived as too forward keeps many women from openly voicing their intentions. Instead, they leave subtle hints, hoping that you will pick up on them. But this method requires you to be attentive, perceptive, and patient. Recognizing these signs is not just about reading her behavior correctly, it's about understanding her boundaries and respecting her emotional landscape. Mistaking her intentions or misreading the signals can lead to discomfort or even cause her to retreat. Building confidence through understanding. Here's the best part. Once you learn to spot these signs, your confidence will skyrocket. You'll stop second-guessing yourself and instead be able to approach situations with certainty. It's not about playing games. It's about understanding her way of communicating interest. The ability to pick up on these subtle cues is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. It's like having a cheat code for navigating attraction and building meaningful connections. So, are you ready to level up your game? Let's move on to the first sign. Trust me, you'll never see social interactions the same way again. Sign 1. She finds ways to be close to you. When a woman is interested in you, she often finds subtle ways to be physically close to you. And it's not by chance. It's a clear sign that she's trying to create an emotional connection, one that may lead to something more. Whether it's choosing to stand next to you at a crowded event or picking a seat right beside you when there are plenty of options available, her actions aren't coincidental. They're deliberate. Think about it. If you're at a social gathering and you notice that she consistently gravitates toward you, staying near your side despite the crowd, that's not a random act. It's a strong signal that she's trying to draw you in, to be noticed, but she's waiting for you to take the next step. There's also the way she moves through a room. Does she pass by you more often than necessary? It could be something as simple as brushing against your arm or leaning in just a little closer when reaching for something on the table. These are all small, almost unconscious actions that reveal her desire to be near you. The underlying message is clear. She wants you to recognize her presence, but she's giving you the space to act. As the Stoics would say, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In this case, the sign is subtle. It's not about making a grand gesture. It's about noticing the small, deliberate actions she's taking, each one a quiet invitation for you to step closer. If you're attuned to these signs, you'll see that they aren't just casual movements. They're meaningful steps toward building a deeper connection. Now think about how this plays out in real life. Have you ever noticed someone making a point to stay near you or position themselves close to you in a room? If so, it's time to pay attention. Please comment "I will pay attention next time" to remind yourself. And don't ignore these signals. They might just be the push you need to take the next step and make your move. Sign 2. She slows down time around you. One of the most powerful but often overlooked signs that a woman wants you to make a move is this: she slows things down when she's with you. In today's fast-paced world, time is the one thing no one seems to have enough of. So when a woman intentionally lingers in conversation, walks a little slower beside you, or doesn't seem in a rush to end your time together, it's a strong signal. She's not just present, she's choosing to be in that moment with you. That's rare. That's intentional. Think about it. Maybe you've had a conversation with her that stretched far longer than expected, and she didn't once glance at her phone. Or perhaps she keeps the conversation going, even bringing up new topics when it seems like things are winding down. That's not just friendliness. That's interest. Deep interest. She's creating space for intimacy, not necessarily physical at first, but emotional and energetic. She wants you to feel safe to open up, to match her energy, and yes, to make your move when the timing feels right. As the Stoics would say, time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream, for as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place. When a woman pauses the current just to be with you, you matter. So don't let that moment drift away unnoticed. Recognize it, lean into it, slow down with her, and take the opportunity to guide the next step. If you've ever had a moment like this, let us know in the comments. Type, "Time slows down with her," if you've ever felt that quiet magic. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real talk on mastering relationships with wisdom and confidence. Sign 3. She initiates playful physical touch. Touch is an unspoken language, one that speaks volumes about attraction. It's the first spark, the subtle spark that ignites a flame. If she's finding any excuse to touch you, even in the lightest of ways, recognize it as a powerful signal. It could be a playful tap on your arm while she's laughing at your joke, or perhaps she brushes something off your shoulder as if by accident. Imagine those moments when she leans in just to adjust your tie or smooth out a wrinkle in your shirt. Actions that seem innocent but are far from it. These gestures aren't random. They're deliberate moves to break the touch barrier, testing the waters while keeping things light and fun. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Similarly, the more you understand these signs, the more you realize the depth of her intentions. Pay close attention to the frequency and context of these touches. When a woman continuously finds reasons to initiate physical contact, even if it's just the smallest of gestures, it's a clear indicator that she's interested. Women, by nature, rarely act without intention. These touches are far from coincidental. If you sense this, don't dismiss it as an accident. It's a clear sign that she wants you to make the move. In today's fast-paced world, this may seem subtle, but it's the kind of sign that demands attention. Embrace it, acknowledge it, and act on it. If you're unsure, you risk missing out on what could be a profound connection. As the Stoics would advise, he who is brave is free. Be brave. Don't shy away from the signs she's giving you. Instead, step forward and make your move, for inaction will only leave you wondering what might have been. Don't wait for the moment to pass you by. Take charge. Claim what's yours. Comment, "I'm in control, my boys." Comment below, and let us know how you've embraced the signs of attraction. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful wisdom on mastering relationships. Sign 4. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. Humour is a powerful tool in human connection, and when a woman laughs at your jokes, especially the ones that you yourself might consider cringeworthy, it signals something deeper. She's engaged, she's interested, and most importantly, she's invested in the moment you're sharing. Laughter isn't merely a reaction to something funny, it's a bridge, a sign of rapport and comfort. It's her way of showing that she enjoys being around you, that she's willing to make an emotional investment, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. It's not about the joke's quality, it's about the experience you're creating together. The key here is to pay attention to the nuances in her laughter. There's a significant difference between a polite chuckle, which anyone might give to be courteous, and genuine laughter, which is often spontaneous and unguarded. Genuine laughter is a full-body experience. It's not just sound, it's her body relaxing, her shoulders shaking, and her eyes lighting up. A woman who is genuinely amused will have that spark in her eyes, a certain glow that hints at her enjoyment and connection to you. If she leans in a little closer or lightly touches your arm, it's a clear sign she's not just laughing at your joke, but leaning into the energy between the two of you. These small, subtle gestures amplify the message she's sending. Moreover, humour can be a way for her to connect with you on a deeper level. If she shares her own funny anecdotes or teases you playfully, it shows she's comfortable enough to let her guard down, to engage in light-hearted banter with you. She's signalling that she sees you as someone worthy of her attention and emotional investment. Don't overlook these moments. They're some of the most authentic indicators of attraction. A woman who laughs at your jokes, especially the ones that aren't exactly polished, is telling you something important. She's open, she's interested, and she wants you to know it. Recognizing this will not only help you understand her better, but will also guide you in taking the next step. So, pay close attention to the way she laughs, how her body reacts, and the energy she's sharing with you. If you notice this, you might just be one step away from making your move and deepening the connection. Sign 5. She mirrors your body language. When a woman mirrors your body language, it's a powerful, subtle sign that she feels a deep, unspoken connection with you. This phenomenon, known as body language mirroring, occurs when someone subconsciously imitates the gestures, movements, and even the energy of the person they are attracted to. It's a form of non-verbal communication that speaks louder than words, revealing her emotional state and level of interest. Imagine you're sitting with your arms crossed and leaning back. Then shortly after, she does the same. Or perhaps you're speaking with passion, using hand gestures, and she mirrors your movements or speech patterns. These small, seemingly insignificant actions hold profound meaning. They are an unconscious signal that she's engaged and eager to connect on a deeper level with you. The mirroring can extend beyond just posture and gesture. It can encompass tone of voice, the rhythm of speech, and even the pace at which you both speak. If you're lively and animated, and she matches that energy, it's a sign that she's not only drawn to you, but is also actively trying to build a rapport, feeling comfortable enough to sync her energy with yours. This form of non-verbal communication is often overlooked, yet it's one of the clearest indicators of mutual interest. In today's world, where verbal expressions may sometimes be guarded, these subtle cues are more important than ever in recognizing attraction. For men, understanding and recognizing this body language can be an invaluable tool in determining whether it's the right moment to make a move. If you notice her mirroring your actions, it's an invitation to deepen the connection, as it shows she's already aligned with you emotionally and physically. Recognizing these signs and responding thoughtfully can create a stronger bond and help guide you toward a more meaningful interaction. It's important to remain attuned to these cues, as they provide an opening to move forward, gently and confidently, while respecting the subtle dance of attraction that's unfolding between the two of you. Sign 6. She gives you prolonged eye contact. When a woman is interested in you, her gaze often reveals more than words ever could. If she's holding eye contact with you longer than what's considered normal in casual conversation, it's a sign she's focused on you in more ways than one. Prolonged eye contact creates a sense of intimacy and connection. It's her subtle way of saying, "I'm paying attention to you, and you have my interest." Before we proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey. We deeply appreciate your contribution. Now, let's return to our discussion. But how can you tell if it's romantic or just friendly? Look for the warmth in her eyes and the context of her gaze. Romantic eye contact is often softer, paired with a smile or a slight tilt of the head. It's not just about staring, it's about engaging. If her eyes linger even when the conversation shifts, she's giving you a clear signal that she's interested. Don't be afraid to reciprocate. Meeting her gaze confidently can deepen the connection. Sign 7. She compliments you and notices small details. When a woman compliments you, it's not just a casual remark. It's a powerful signal that she's paying closer attention to you than you might realize. In the realm of Stoicism, attention and awareness are key to understanding others. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." When a woman notices the small things about you, she's demonstrating a level of attentiveness that goes beyond superficial pleasantries. Compliments that are thoughtful and specific, such as, "You have a great smile," or "I admire how you stay calm under pressure," show that she's not just casually acknowledging your presence. These aren't the generic compliments people toss around. They reflect her genuine admiration for the unique qualities that define you. It's as if she's observing the essence of who you are, rather than just focusing on surface-level appearances. She might even make a point to mention something personal or unique about your style, like commenting on the watch you wear or the cologne you've chosen. This attention to detail is her way of signaling that she notices not only the external you, but also the inner qualities that make you stand out. These subtle observations are signs of deeper interest, revealing that she's truly invested in learning more about the person you are, beyond just the physical. It's essential to understand that when a woman takes the time to notice and mention these things, it's a clear indication that she's paying close attention to the things that make you uniquely you. In real life, this might look like a woman recalling how you responded to a stressful situation or how you express yourself in a conversation. This is not something everyone does, especially when it comes from someone who has a genuine emotional investment. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If you take note of these small, personal compliments and reciprocate by paying close attention to the qualities that make her unique, you'll foster a deeper connection. So remember, when a woman consistently notices these little details, take it as a sign that she's more than just casually interested. She's likely waiting for you to recognize that interest and make a move. When you notice the subtle signals that a woman is interested in you, the most important thing is to approach the situation with a calm, respectful confidence. Confidence is undeniably attractive, but there's a fine line between confidence and overstepping boundaries. The trick is to acknowledge her interest without overanalyzing the situation or rushing into anything. Stay composed and respond to her cues naturally, letting the interaction unfold on its own. It's important to avoid misinterpreting friendly gestures as something more serious or worse, pressuring her into taking things to the next level before she's comfortable. Respect her boundaries and remember that attraction should always feel effortless and never forced. If she's showing interest, reciprocate in kind by making small, genuine gestures that encourage the flow of conversation. For instance, if she compliments you, respond with something sincere and equally flattering, like, "I appreciate that." It's not every day someone notices those things. It's about keeping the mood light and engaging, using humour as a tool to maintain a playful, easygoing interaction that makes her feel at ease with you. One of the most common mistakes men make is simply overlooking the obvious signs of interest. Many times, out of fear of rejection or self-doubt, men will convince themselves that a woman's signals don't mean what they really do. Thoughts like, "She's just being friendly," or "She's probably not interested in me," are often the result of insecurity. But here's the truth. When you constantly second-guess your instincts, you're likely to miss out on opportunities to connect. Trusting your gut is crucial because deep down, you can usually sense when a woman is genuinely interested. Don't let doubt cloud your judgment. If you feel the attraction, there's a strong chance it's real. Another pitfall is pacing. Timing is everything in these situations. Moving too quickly can create discomfort and make her feel rushed or pressured, while moving too slowly might signal disinterest and cause her to lose patience or even lose interest altogether. Finding the right balance is key. Pay attention to her cues, match her energy, and let things progress naturally. Remember, this isn't a race. The idea is to let things flow, building rapport and connection without forcing anything. The most powerful moves in any relationship are the ones that come from mutual understanding, respect, and natural progression. Sign 8. She asks personal questions. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, she will take the initiative to ask personal questions. This is not just idle chit-chat. It's her way of opening the door to deeper, more meaningful conversations. She will ask you about your hobbies, your dreams, your future plans, and even how you view your relationships with family. These are not just passing questions. Each one is an opportunity for her to learn more about you. Pay close attention to the way she asks. It's not simply about the questions themselves, but the tone, the curiosity, and the follow-up. If she asks about your weekend plans, she isn't just filling the silence, she's giving you the chance to share something personal and meaningful. And here's the most telling sign. If she recalls something you mentioned days or even weeks ago, you're dealing with someone who genuinely cares about what you have to say. She's storing away those details because she values your perspective and wants to understand you on a deeper level. This is the perfect moment for you to engage fully, to show her who you truly are. Remember, this is not the time to hold back. You've been given an opportunity to connect on a level that many will miss. Take it. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that true strength lies in the ability to recognize and seize opportunities when they arise, not waiting for the perfect moment, but making the moment perfect by acting with clarity and confidence. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Don't hesitate to step forward and make your move. This is your moment to show her you're not just a passive observer, but someone who takes charge, someone who understands the subtle signs and has the wisdom to act when the time is right. And don't forget, actions speak louder than words. Engage, connect, and let your presence be felt. Take control, and like the Stoics, don't be afraid to act decisively. This could be the start of something powerful. Now take a moment, reflect, and remember this. Make the move. Show your strength. Seize the moment. Let us know in the comments how you plan to take action. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more wisdom on mastering relationships and life. Or if you don't know what to comment, you can comment "great" as a word of encouragement to us. Hey there. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video insightful and empowering as you navigate the signs of attraction in relationships. Remember, confidence and respect are key. Understanding these subtle cues from women can help you build stronger, more meaningful connections. Take what you've learned and start applying it in your interactions. Trust your instincts, be present, and when the time feels right, don't hesitate to make your move. Attraction isn't about forcing anything, it's about connection, and that starts with awareness. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more relationship tips and insights. Drop a comment below, letting me know which sign surprised you the most, and don't forget to check out the resources in the description to boost your confidence even further. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.